Hi everyone! Today I'm going to be reading you The Adventures of Beekle the Unimaginary Friend by Dan Santat. I like this book because it's about using our imagination. Do you like to use your imagination? I know many of you do. The Adventures of Beekle the Unimaginary Friend. I love this page. It shows us all these different kids with their imaginary friends. Panda. Oh, but there's Beekle. He's alone. He doesn't have a kid with him. The Adventures of Beekle, the Unimaginary Friend by Dan Santat. He was born on an island far away where imaginary friends were created. Here they lived and played, each eagerly waiting to be imagined by a real child. So here we can see some of the imaginary friends that were on the other page that we looked at. And there's Beekle, born at the end of the rainbow. Every night he stood under the stars, hoping for his turn to be picked by a real child and given a special name. He waited for many nights. But his turn never came. Oh, on this page you can see that he probably feels very lonely. He's the only one except for this little hermit crab right there with the sand shovel. His mind filled with thoughts of all the amazing things that were keeping his friend from imagining him. So rather than waiting, you can see all his thoughts of imagining. He's imagining that a kid is reading or winning a trophy or playing the guitar or baking a cake instead of imagining him. So rather than waiting, he did the unimaginable. What's he doing? Oh, he's in a ship. He's in a boat. He's going across the ocean, past the dragon. He sailed through unknown waters and faced many scary things. But thinking about his friend gave him the courage to journey on. Until he reached the real world. Notice how the colors of the pages change. Now it looks a little bit more gray, maybe a little bit more scary. The real world was a strange place. No kids were eating cake. No one stopped to hear the music. And everyone needed a nap time. Look at Beekle's on the bus, sitting next to people, and they're all sleeping. Adults all sleeping, taking a nap. Then he finally saw something familiar, something that he's seen before. So he followed. Do you see the tail? Oh, there's another one of his imaginary friends. He had a good feeling about this place. But he looked everywhere, and he could not find his friend. So here's Beekle. We see the dotted line that shows where Beekle's going. He's looking around. Where do you think they are? A playground? I agree. He climbed to the top of a tree and looked out, wishing and hoping his friend would come. You see Beekle up there? He's going way up to the top of the tree. But no one came. He thought about how far he'd come and how long he waited and felt very sad. Then he heard a noise below. Hello! You see the back of Beekle looking down. He's on top of the tree. Can you imagine that? He's on top of the tree looking down. The kid is there. Her face was friendly and familiar, and there was something about her that felt just right. Look, she's showing a picture of Beekle, handing her the paper. And there's a tree that Beekle climbed. Wow. At first, weren't sure what to do. Neither of them had made a friend before. But after a little while, they realized, Beekle, Alice, Beekle, I'm Beekle, I'm Beekle. They realized they were perfect together. Beekle and Alice had many new adventures. They shared their snacks. They told funny jokes. The world began to feel a little less strange. Beekle seeing his imaginary friend from the imaginary friend land. You can see that Alice is an artist. She's drawing lots of pictures of her adventure with Beekle. And together, they did the unimaginable. Sailing across the sea. The end. I like the back here because we see that the authors made this book for a kid in their life. I hope you enjoyed The Adventures of Beekle, the Imaginary Friend by Dan Santat. I really enjoyed reading this book for you all today. I hope you will read with me next time. Take care.